Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays more Gal Civ 3. Having a pretty good time here. We just kind of wrecked the Drangan. We took their capital. Still, we had to make concessions to them for some weird reason. And they're still pretty powerful, but we pretty much surpassed them when we took their home planets. These guys want to upgrade. Let's let them do that. Anybody else? No. So what I'm thinking about doing in terms of military action is kind of shifting the focus of my ships towards the Yor. Now the Yor are pretty widespread. It's actually kind of hard for me to tell because I'm colorblind, but the Yor seem to go all the way out to here. I can't tell where the Terran's territory begins and where the Yor's starts, but I think that's okay. Basically, if we have some ships here, and probably some in here, we should be okay against the Yor. The second option that I've been thinking of doing is getting a few exploration ships, coming through here and scouting out where the rest of the Drangan are, and then attacking them again in, say, 20 or so turns. So I have to choose between those two. And looking at the graph, the Drangan are a more tempting target because they're still the only real competitor that I have. On the other hand, if we look at the, the timeline here, we can kind of see what's going on a little bit more closely. See, the Drangan have quite a lot of military power, but we have taken their capital, so I don't see how they can really get the same kind of raw production as we can. In fact, they cannot. All we have to do is just get into another war of attrition with them, and we should be totally fine. And we've just surpassed everyone in research. So again, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. From here, I guess what I do is scout the Drangan and continue to amass military ships along our border. So I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to do. So next chance I get to redesign our scout ship, I'm going to do so. I'm going to wait until we have an idle place to do that in. I also want to kind of put some people up in Planet Money. It was threatened last time. We had a little bit of trouble, but they didn't manage to get a dropship on it, so it remains within our control. I went ahead and moved these guys into TechnoGeek. It's good to kind of go through your ships, sorting by logistics from time to time. So our biggest and baddest fleet is here on Kona. Second biggest, baddest fleet is here on the Drangan homeworld, which is now our homeworld. Ontorium also has a solid fleet. TechnoGeek 2, that's where we just moved to. Libra has a good fleet because it's such an important planet. What is that? That is a Yor building ship. I think they're trying to build star bases in our area, which is unfortunate. Have a little bit of a fleet there. Well-rounded Rock also has a fleet, thankfully, because it's kind of more or less on the borderlands. And from there, we have several other smaller, less powerful fleets kind of stationed around. So I'm pretty happy with this setup. What I'd like to do, again, is scout this area out. So what I'll probably take a look at from here, Mongwen can just keep building formulators. I'm fine with that. Hypatia can continue, I think, to build Forlorn Dalsus, but very, very slowly because we've since stacked everything towards science and money. And rightly so. I think I'm happy with that, yeah. On Breadbasket. We don't really need any Forlorn Dalsus. It'd be nice if we could just like immediately see which ones we have. I know we have a few kind of floating around in space. And I know I'm doing like a lot of kind of nitpicking right now, but we're kind of at a transition point and we need to know what's going on. And realize these are all the flames. Okay, this is like the earliest ships we have that totally suck. Should probably just disband them. Where do we have our drop ships is what I'm currently looking for, but we're going to have to... Yeah, I'm not sure, but we'll kind of find them as we go. We are at the end of our turn. Quantum Understanding is going to give us better research, 1 per player. Let's have some achievements to get done there. And right now we don't have a lot of things that we need to do. So the Drengen are trying to scout us out as well. Trade offer. Illyrium for smuggler colony. What is a smuggler colony? Influence growth +5. No thanks. Let's see if we can trade any techs with you though. What do you have? Do you have soil enhancement? What do you take for that? Accelerated growth? This is fair. I think so. I'm not sure what soil enhancement does. I assume maybe it gives us a new spot to work with. Is that right? We may not get it until next turn. Go ahead and end our turn. There's another Ascension Crystal, right? And we are currently getting it, but we could upgrade this, I think. Maybe not yet. Alright, so we're pretty much just going turn by turn now without actually doing anything. Which I don't really like, but it seems like we're in a little bit of a transition, like I said. So what about this soil upgrade? Still not seeing it. Huh. Maybe it doesn't do quite what I thought it was going to do. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get Quantum Understanding and make sure that all of our planets are working towards upgrading those. And this guy has actually grabbed... the Yor have actually grabbed a planet really close to my homeworld, which is a little disturbing, but I think that our influence will overpower it and it will be ours before long. I hope so, anyway. Why do they continue to build star bases in our... I guess this was originally for Shoddy. Alright, so what do we do from here in terms of our military that's going to be arriving? I guess we just kind of station them up at these two different places. I guess we don't really have any dropships to speak of. It'd be lovely if we could just kind of sort by dropships. I don't think we can do that. We could sort by name so we could just see like Forlorn Dal Su if there were any. Yeah, I don't see any offhand. What is this missile ship doing out here? I suppose you should probably... Where are we weak? Well, I think we're quite weak on these Mongwen planets right now. Why don't you move over there? Looks like we've got these this research building. Let's look at what else we might get. Probably from the adaptation category, I'm thinking. Universal Soil Adapter. Transform one salvageable tile. We haven't done this one yet. Allows soil enhancement and improves adjacency terrain effects. Okay. Soil engineering transforms one tile. Alright, that's useful. How about our planets? Where do we want to build this huge accomplishment of science? What's it called? I don't actually see it. Huh. Maybe it won't take effect till next turn. Excuse the sound of my desk there. Alright, what are we researching now? Soil engineering, that was fast. How about universal soil adaptation? Great. Idle colony. So we have 2 soil upgrades we can do here. In fact, we're probably going to want to go through all of our planets again. And kind of just look at what they're doing, how they're doing. I'd probably like to wait until I have a few more things that I can actually do. We can't do any of this soil stuff here for whatever reason. So you're idle now, Kona. And you're tied into a shipyard. It may be best to do cultural festivities here. We'll keep a balanced approach for right now, because we do have a... Do we not have control over the shipyard, right? We're probably going to want to do a shipyard there at some point. I tell you what, let's go through all of our planets real quickly. So we're doing birthing subsidies on our capital world, and can we do our soil engineering? All right, where do we want to do this? We could do, let's see what the options are for right now. Okay. We have very low approval on our capital. Why don't we go here with it? That's just going to take one turn, and then I want you to let me know. So I'm going to cancel that. I want you to let me know because I'm probably going to build another entertainment center. I'm tired of having such low morale. It's mostly a result of, large empire penalty, right? Secondly, workhorse. I know we had balanced you out there for a while, but I want you to go all manufacturing. We'll keep you balanced for right now because I know that you are wanting to get these manufacturing centers completed. I'm going to cancel the economic stimulus. I would like for you, once you're done with those, I want you to do the soil upgrade. I was hoping you would be able to do it here, but it looks like you won't. So we'll have a pretty good spot here for manufacturing. I'm not sure what we're going to build yet, but we'll go ahead and grab that and then let us know. The lab, your approval is also pretty low. So why don't you, is there a place we can go? Yeah, right here will be kind of next to the entertainment network. So why don't you do that? Cancel this research project for right now. We'll give you just a little bit of production. How is 10? How long is that going to take? 3 turns, okay. After that, let us know what you're up to. Production base 2. Okay. You know, it's not super important to get this producing buildings right now. I do want these soil engineering though. And my approval is so low everywhere. It's so terrible. I tell you what, I'd love to get some more population out of you. So why don't we do it there? And then, let me know what you're doing after you're done with all that stuff. Now, production base 3, same goes for you. You're doing some upgrades. Why don't you cancel that and let me know. Population's getting high here. What are we at? Are we at a balanced build? Okay. Well, I don't see anything that I'd like too much. I would like a power plant. I don't think I have a power plant here. A manufacturing center, Durantium refinery. So I don't know. How about right here? This would give us +2. Yeah, just let us know when you're done with that, please. Fat stacks, what are you currently doing? Just doing your little economic stimulus. So we're going to shift in the favor of 10 social production. And let's get a new space here, why don't we? It's going to give us access to probably a new market. Breadbasket, you are balanced if I recall. No, you're doing money and beakers. Tell you what, cancel your birthing subsidies for now. I'm gonna want you. Population growth is still low on here, but we have a lot of upgrades that we could do. I think that this is just a good general spot. Why don't you shift 10 towards all social production? That's fine right there. Why don't you stay at that? Let me know when you're done, please. Zen Planet. You're nice and balanced. It'd be great to get one here, but it doesn't look like I will. I'd love a colonial bank here. Probably there. Let's cancel our economic stimulus for now. Alright. I know this is taking up the majority of the episode, but it just has to be done, and it has to be done on camera as well. So, what do we want here? This is a planet who is solely for research. So if anything can touch more than one research center, this is +2 to research, this is +3, this is +2. So here's a perfect spot for a really good research building. And we're going to want to shift some focus towards that. And just let me know when you're done, please. Okay, kind of misclicked there. Lab 3, same goes for you. We want this soil engineering to be done. Preferably somewhere where we have lots of contact with other research things. This is +1, +2 to research, so we'll get you there. And cancel our research project, so you'll let us know when you're done with that, please. Have to shift a little manufacturing that way. And just going through the list here, beakers and cache. Soil engineering would be great here, I think. Let us know when you're done with that, please. It's like you're already balanced when you shouldn't be. That was my mistake. How about equal? You are doing a research project. Give me some soil engineering right about here. Cancel your project. Let me know when you're done with that in one turn. Alright, forward production base. Perfect opportunity for soil engineering here. Cancel your stimulus. You've got several things going on right now, don't you? And forward production. You've got a lot of stuff on your plate right now. Why don't you let me know when you're done with all that? Technogeek, Technogeek, Technogeek. Cancel that. Give me soil engineering. That's plus to manufacturing, eh? You know what we don't have here is a coordination center. That would be awfully nice. We shift this about 10 points in that direction. Let me know when you're done, please. Edison, same deal here. Going to do soil engineering. Probably, what is this? This is no, that's a wealth bonus. How about we can touch the most here, I think. So we'll cancel that so that we'll know what's going on in Edison when he's done. Really, how are we getting any social production? Oh yeah, we're balanced, okay. See, a lot of these shouldn't be balanced. This is my mistakes. I haven't actually looked at things in a while. So we've already queued up the Quantum Research Foundation, so that's going to take a while. Cultural festivities. Xenoanthropology Center should probably go here. So we'll need a Xeno Research Lab or a soil engineering there. And then you please let us know when you've got that. Technogeek. I don't know. I suppose just do what you're doing. You're not really much of a planet. We could get a little extra research, I suppose. Let us know when you're finished. Well-rounded rock has an empty queue because it's currently idle. Science is doing okay. We just really aren't making that much money, unfortunately. Which is weird. Public education, right, is hurting us. Let us know when you're done with that. Namdil, this is this crappy planet out here. You know, I don't really care about you all that much, but why don't you just do the same things everybody else is? Planet money. You, I definitely would like to see improve, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cancel your economic stimulus. Give me a little bit in the way of social manufacturing, please. You're done? Okay. Plantorium. Can we do any of these improvements here? Apparently they've already been done at some point. This is a pretty good planet, really. And I'm keeping it balanced. That's fine. It's actually, is it contributing? It's not contributing because the starbase is a little too far away. That being said, we might as well just redirect it while we're here to beakers and cache. It's going to contribute quite a lot. Mongwen, you've got things on your plate. I'll leave you to those. Mongwen, you don't seem to have too much on your plate right now. I suppose you're going to just stay the way you are. And you're actually contributing to a starbase, aren't you? So why don't we have you totally contribute to the starbase? And shoddy, you're so shoddy. But we can definitely get some more soil engineering going on. Just so that we have enough population. I don't know, probably do an entertainment place because, what? We're taking -25 to growth, -25 raw production. Yeah, it just sucks. Huh. At least we're in a positive place there. Drengai, you're doing a research project. Actually, not a bad little place to put a new shipyard. Let's work on that, shall we? Why don't you... Yeah, okay, we'll do a balanced approach right now. You can put one between Kona and Drengai, be a helpful forward production base. And lastly, we have Kona. Kona's not a bad little planet either. But I don't really know what to do with you right now. You know what? Just keep doing what you're doing for right now. Okay, guys, we've spent the majority of this episode micromanaging things. I know that's not always the most entertaining thing to watch, but if you're interested in this type of game and playing well in this type of game, it's something that you simply have to master and you have to think about quite deeply. And it's very important. It's very important to show that. I wouldn't want to cut that out of the Let's Play because then you would be missing what really is the essence of the game. So I'll take a short break here, and I'll see you guys next time on Dalsu Plays.